that may lead us to your core value that I warned you about. So
Yeah.
share a core value with us.
Well,
Kind of elaborated. I don't want to abuse too much of your time, but let's talk about the core value.
yeah. So there's two I focus on. One is results. So results in any line of business is important, right? So if I'm going to run a marketing campaign for a business, they have to have some sort of result, whether that be a phone call, appointment, a new website, a Facebook page, doesn't matter, a result. They need to see a result. So we are very, very results oriented. And underneath that, it's not a core value, but underneath that is accountability. So that comes back to, kind of be able to provide some accounting on that result, whether that be the number of phone calls or the number of web pages or blog posts or whatever. So it's results and accountability are under the same category. And then the second one is service.
Yeah.
So coming from a place of service, but really when I say service, I mean responsiveness, good communication, I'm trying to say like not quality communication, but I don't know how to say something. Don't be an asshole. So like, if my employees or my staff is not communicating in a way that is friendly or service oriented, I have a real problem with that. So I like to come from a place of service, not only in terms of deliverables, but also the way we communicate with our clients. So positive attitude, supportive attitude. I prefer to do business with businesses that are part of a family. So I like to be part of the company in terms of what we do for marketing. So we're not just there selling goods, but we're also part of your community and really servicing our clients. So results and service. And then, I said accountability on the results side, but also accountability on the service side. So if we fail, and let's face it, as business owners with employees and many moving parts, we fall down, we make mistakes. And I think from an accountability perspective, it's really important to be able to say, we screwed up, we're going to own that, and we're going to fix it as best we can. And that's something that not all businesses do. And I think that's really important as well.
Yeah. And if I may plus one on that, and I like the idea of communication, of course, with clients, but it's so important for that your team communicate with service, with respect, with good,
Good intentions.
intent
Yeah.
as well. Yeah. And not come with a chip on their shoulder, right?
Right.
Because if it's crumbling from within, and the communication is crumbling from within, and you feel like you can't tell your peer, your team member this or that because you're walking on eggshells. That's just it's not gonna serve the company, and then it'll show outwardly.
Well, I think you said something earlier that really hit home for me, which is kind of helping the staff understand that you're coming from that place of service to the client, so they don't feel like they're being pushy or whatever, like they're doing something wrong. And I think that's part of it, right? So really helping the staff, the team understand the core values, but also the value proposition of the client and why it's so important that we offer that service to them so that they don't feel like, we're, being pushy salesmen, right? We're really actually here trying to help them. And that's why we're doing what we do.
Right.
And I guess I would just analogize that also to the relationship we have with you and your company. You guys don't just say, oh, you need this, here it is. There's the product, there's the thing, you figure it out. There's YouTube videos. You kind of walk alongside us and say, okay, well, what is it that you're trying to do? Well, I'm trying to do this. You say, okay, if your ultimate goal is X, you're taking the long way around to get there. We've been doing this enough to where we know here's the shortcut and it's a straight line to this. So just skip all of these extra steps. But you're there with us, kind of walking with us through this particular project or whatever changes that we're making in our programming. And so I really do appreciate that, because it's very easy to get lost with technology and to
For sure. Yeah.
just be like, it's, too many
Give up.
different things. It's like the Lamborghini SUV you're talking about. You're like, where's the start? Where do I put the key in?
Right.
It's,
I
oh,
know
no,
this
you-
goes fast. If I can
oh.
figure out how to start it, then I might be able to go somewhere. Well, I would say the same about you, Joseph. I appreciate you saying that. I would say the same is true for your business as well, because people don't realize the number of pitfalls that are in front of them. And I think that your organization, you and Kat, both do a great job of trying to communicate your value and really give good information to business owners who frankly are uneducated when it comes to the risks and liabilities they face. The same thing for me. They're uneducated in terms of their marketing options. They hear, someone calls them or someone sends them an email and they think, I'm going to do that thing. I'm going to do this thing. I'm going to do this thing. Yeah. If you have a really good, solid consultant, whether it be marketing or business and legal, you got to stick with that person, once you find the right one, because there's a lot of shiny objects out there. There's a lot of Lamborghini dashboards, even though you don't know how to start the car.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I appreciate you saying that.